Alrighty, so welcome to my start of Sir, You Were Being Hunted. These two worlds they're fucked. Alright, it's gonna be a prick. This one's taken over by the landowner, and the other one I'm starving. I have no materials, and I've already looted all the buildings. I don't have a gun. It was a really unlucky start out. The landowner is after me on two islands, and I need pieces from both of them to continue. So I'm gonna make a new one, and I'm not gonna go with the aristocrat this time. So yeah. I don't know if the audio is gonna mess up like it did on my last video, where I just messed around with the landowner. Because last time the audio and the video just messed up. So, that's the Gameskeeper easy, because I think he starts out with really good equipment. Yeah, he has good equipment. I want to see what the hunter is. The Gamekeeper does not have what I thought that he might have. Something different. This guy, the scanner, tells you what you're looking for is. So, he wouldn't be bad. I don't really want to go with this because he'd just be too easy. You could just kill everything. Except for, the landowner. Because the landowner's a prick. I'd seen this too, a map of the islands. That might be helpful. But, well, I mean, it would be. But that doesn't really guarantee weaponry. I'm gonna go with the artist. Industrial. Industrial is pretty good, but it also makes it considerably harder. You can edit the robots. I think their health and everything, I'm not 100% sure. Like what? Oh. Okay, however many pieces are returned. What's their spawn rate? The landowner is the worst thing you will ever experience. I've never even seen a poacher because of the stupid bastard. I don't even know what a scarecrow is on here. Riders aren't supposed to be bad. You can take them out with a single shotgun blast. So I'm gonna build this. It will take a while because it's actually got to build the map settings, all 4 islands. Yeah, all 4 islands from scratch. Might take like 5 minutes. Now, the game doesn't tend to be too awfully laggy for me, unless I go into really dense foliage. And in that case, it's generally like a really thick forest, and then it lags really, really bad. But I mean, from that point, it's not too horrible. So it's one thing you should know about this game. It is very fun. It's unique. It's different. It actually provides a challenge. Regardless as to how good you are at any given video game, this is unique to the point of you have to be careful, even if you use force. Let me see how I should put this. At the beginning, you could start off as the policeman and have a gun and everything, That doesn't matter, because you could just, manage to run out of ammo. You could run out of space. You could loot all the buildings and then not have enough food to continue, which would mean you'd have to waste your ammo to kill animals that you could miss and scare off. I mean, just the landowner and the balloon. Once the landowner shows up, you can never be seen by the balloon after that point, because once the landowner is alerted, he will follow you until the end of time. I mean, you can go to different islands, and on the separate islands he will not be alerted, but I just prefer it that you find all of the pieces and then piss around on the island that you're on until you piss off the landowner. Also, try never to piss him off in the center island, being as that is the direct way to all of the other islands, which in the center island is obviously the most important island. One thing you could try is to go from center, go directly north. Hit the boat on the north island, finish the north island, go back, and do the center island last. This way you don't piss off the landowner early, because I'm pretty sure you could just run around acting like an idiot, finding those things, the pieces you need, evading the landowner easily enough. You know, until like the riders show up, or you're getting hit by a poacher. But the poacher is very dangerous as well, because the poacher has a blunderbuss, and that could just one hit kill you. It's like taking a real life shotgun blast to the face. But he's also not supposed to be that hard. Like, you can catch him when he's reloading. Takes 8 swings with the axe, 6 shotgun blasts, 4 hunting rifle blasts. I read up on this stuff after I saw the landowner the first time, and I think he is pissed off at me on my first world. I think I pissed him off too, cause I was hiding in like bushes, and the landowner was 2 feet away from me. He hadn't noticed me yet, cause he wasn't looking at me. He was actually walking in the opposite direction. There was a patrol of soldiers in the field where I was at. I was hiding from them, and the blimp was right above me. That was really bad. Let me think here. There's also one that if you loot any of the houses, he goes aggressive on you, but if you don't do anything, he's not aggressive. So it's best that you just drop dynamite at his feet, I guess. Also be careful with dynamite. If you find a piece, only use it to get rid of him, or a group of like 5 to 7 robots. Because you can easily pick off the regular hunters. It might take you a while, and they might not really do what you want because they're retarded, but you can do it. I took out 3 patrols on my first one, which usually consist of 4 robots. It doesn't seem to record your kills correctly either, because I know I killed more than 12 on that last world, because I had taken out 3 patrols and then killed 2 of each in each small village, and I was only missing 2 fragments. And I had found them at some point. That was what had occurred with my first death on the other one, where I did the recording. I'd found the one, and then I was 2 feet away from the last one, and it was in really thick foliage, so I stepped in there and I lagged out really bad. And I picked it up, I turned around to walk away, and I heard a robot speaking, and then I turned to shoot him, and as I was reloading, he shot me twice and I died. Mid-lag, like I couldn't even move right, I was bobbing around, which on occasion happens. It's kind of annoying. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to stop it from recording for a moment until this decides to start. Yeah. Alright, so the map loaded. After I paused recording, it only took 7 minutes, which, it is loading kind of a fairly large game. It is a really good game, although the graphics are not. I think that they were looking for more gameplay than graphics, which I've always preferred, honestly. I think that a game doesn't have to be pretty to be good, because even back in the time when the NES was really popular, none of the games were beautiful, but they're a lot better than some of the games I play today. I just have to wait for this to finish. Shouldn't take but 2 minutes at that. At maximum, I think it'll take like 60 seconds longer. There we go. So, It's not really bad. This is a Steam game, by the way. You do kind of move slow, you run around and stuff. I suggest that you try to remain full on food. No. Don't need junk. God damn it, put it back in it. Whatever. These are highly helpful. This thing, tracks robots. Try to keep your inventory really organized to prevent, like, say you get a hunting rifle, which is 1 to 5 right here, this whole row, and you got shit all the way around here, you know, like 3 spaces, but there's 2 open up here, and yeah, so you can't fit the hunting rifle in there, and you can be in a particularly dangerous area. Can I not? Use the mouse to place markers. Oh, okay. So yeah. Hotkey is not M, I thought it might be. Without learning something Confucius. Alright, I'm gonna mess around in my inventory. These are what you're looking for. They emit a really annoying sound, and I suggest you pick them up fairly quickly. Sometimes there's really small ones that are only 1 tile big.
I'm putting the kettle on now, madam. We'll have you home in no time.
That fucking thing is so annoying, and you know what? It's coming right at me. It doesn't really follow you around until it detects you, and then here's a random pattern. So sometimes you go forever without seeing it. Sometimes it'll be up your ass all the time. Get a flashlight. They call it a torch because I think this is a British game. Like everything is British in this game, but it's really good. Try to stay away from this junk shit like dubious stuff. Sometimes it's okay, you need it, and I don't know what the effects are. I also really recommend you be highly careful around the robots until you get a weapon. Come on. Sometimes I've actually seen a robot kill another robot. I don't know if that's a bug or really intended to be able to do that or what. But yeah, it's pretty helpful. See, there's fucking shells, but you know what? It's not gonna give me a weapon, is it? Tell you what, the axe is probably the most helpful thing you'll ever find in this fucking game. Because it doesn't need ammo. It doesn't break. You also don't need 50 bandages. It's helpful to have them. However, you only have the chance to bleed when you're shot. It's not a guaranteed thing. Also, birds do reveal. There we go, yay. Birds, they do reveal your location, so be really careful because robots are assholes. They're really easy though, and like sort of. You gotta think about it as if something were out to kill you and you're using stealth to kill it. I know there was good meat in there, but I'm just gonna check see if there's like a revolver in any here. Before I go filling up my stuff on my space too much. There's also a chance that when you kill those stupid things, they drop their shotgun, which is very, very useful. It is extremely useful. I didn't want to, I wanted to move this. As you can see, entering the your inventory does not stop the game, however, this does. Pushing the escape button. Strange that I've not encountered any robots. They usually you're up your ass in the first time. They're pretty manageable, you know, with stealth. Like if you're not the police officer, like the hunter, I would really just recommend stealthing the shit out of the game. Probably because, you know, you die in the hunters use shotguns. So think about it, probably die pretty fairly quickly. Also, there is a rare occurrence of this like tentacle hand monster thing in this fucking water. Sometimes. I don't know what you call it, but it's like 1,000 hands reaching out of the water. They kill birds. I think that's what they're for. Those are spirits, I think. I don't really know. They never really told you. I also have no idea about your swimming capabilities. Like, I don't want to jump in the water and die. Also, with the way this game works, it progressively gets harder. So if you think it's hard in the beginning, you're in for a treat. You need pliers. You need them. They're literally an absolute necessity. I really find this odd that nothing has shown up yet. I also do not recommend walking the road too often, because it leaves you out in the open. Can I loot that? I don't even know what that is. A waste of them. Where are you going? Decide now. Fucking balloon. As you can see, anytime I enter super dense foliage, the game shits itself. I think it does not like to render it. I can run the game on higher specs, it's just that it lags even worse than the foliage. And sometimes you need that cover, or you die. When you die, you can continue from you know, your last save file. It's just discouraging to die, like a whole lot. Where the hell are the robots? Maybe they're all around the church. Sometimes there's like groups of 10. Like, well, 5, really, honestly. Like, I don't know, I've never seen a group bigger than 5. They chill around the church. Nothing? Okay, I'm kind of worried. There they are. Yeah, I see it broke it. Broke it again. Sometimes it doesn't. Once you have one, you only need one. Like, you can unload it, inside of the thing. The loot pile. Another good way to attract a bunch of them is to light a fire anywhere. They don't like that. Apparently. Apparently it bothers them a good deal. I don't know if I've been to this one or not. I kinda get lost sometimes. It's highly recommended that you never get lost in this game. Okay, apparently I've not been here because I would not have left this. Like, regardless, I will eat, even if I'm full, to pick one of those up. Because they guarantee a kill. If something steps on them, of course. Really. No robots to kill. That's discouraging. I wanted to slaughter some stuff. That's actually probably not the smartest thing to do. Honestly, it's kind of... I wouldn't really call it intelligent to just go around killing shit on here. Like, it is smart to pick them off, but it also gets you killed. The low amount of them on here is kind of making me a little worried. There ain't any in that village either. I don't know, why not run directly north, go to the next island, I guess. I'm gonna try to, do the other islands before I do the center one. I think that might work. Okay, where the fuck is the boat at? Kinda need the boat's important. I am directly north. Okay. Wait a second, I have a map. What the hell am I thinking? Guessing that's the dock. Way over there. It's actually more of a northwest travel. Hi balloon, you can detect me, there's nothing around, I don't give a shit. Usually I'd avoid you, but virtually nothing to kill. Hmm. Well, I guess west. There it is. I don't know what that thing is. Robot Tentacles of Destiny? I imagine that they do make an attempt to kill you, and they're probably immortal. They just chill there for a few minutes. Alright, so I found the dock. Bird. Ah. It's a pretty sunrise. Probably scared the fuck out of you if you were like walking over here and it's kind of like. Maybe so, that's it for now. Bye.